This lesson we're going to be going over unit ratio, also known as unit rate. And remember, with unit ratios, we have to get our solution down to one single unit. So to get it down to these 1 unit, keywords are going to be words such as per, each, and, or a, or even the word one. So anything that has to do with one single unit, let's know this is going to be unit rate. Now, an example with per would be miles per hour. Basically, whenever you see this keyword, that's what we're divided by. So it'd be miles divided by hour. Calories in each donut, so it's going to be calories divided by how many donuts there are. Once we find that, we're going to be able to tell the unit rate, or how many calories are in one donut and how many miles we can travel in 1 hour. Now, here's an example where we have 2 stores, both selling bags of almonds. Different weights and different prices. We got to figure out which one has the lower price or which one has the better deal. So again, I see we're comparing money in pounds. I like to put money on top, money over everything. So we have money over pounds. Same ticket over here, we have money over pounds. That is our ticket. Now the rate, we plug in the actual number. So I see it's $4.56 for 5 pounds. So $4.56 for 5 pounds. This one is going to be $3.99 for 3 pounds. Now with unit rate, we got to get it down to 1. We don't care how much 5 pounds costs. We don't care how much 3 pounds cost. We want to see which one's cheaper per pound. So price divided by pound. So we got to get it down to 1 pound. So it's also going to be down to 1 pound. So basically from 5 to 1, divide by 5, from 3 to 1, divide by 3. Now, using our estimating skills, we can already tell which one's going to be cheaper here. If I'm dividing by 5 here, and when I do the top to the bottom, and I'm dividing by 3 here, let's take a look at our numerator and our denominator. Our numerator is actually less than our denominator here. So 5 divided by 5 would be 1. So anything less than 5 divided by 5 is going to give me an answer that's going to be less than $1 per pound. Over here, my numerator is greater than my denominator. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Anything greater than 3 divided by 3 is going to give me an answer that's more than $1 per pound. Now, if we do the actual math, 5 divided by 5 is 1. We have our answer there. And $4.56 divided by 5 gives me an answer that says $0.912. Remember, with money, we round to 2 decimal places, so it's basically 91 cents per pound. On the right side, store B, you do $3.99 divided by 3, we get $1.33 per pound. If you're buying the same thing, same kind of almonds, if you're buying in bulk per pound, we'd obviously want to go to store A because it's going to be the cheaper price in the long run. Now, here's a new example. We have a Ford F-150. He's going 220 miles on 10 gallons of gas. How far can this truck travel per gallon? So I know that it's going to be something divided by gallons, the other unit being miles. So in our ticket, in the final problem, it's going to be miles divided by gallons. Now when we set up, so the ticket, miles over gallons, when we plug in the rate, it's going to be 220 over 10. Now again, we're looking for per gallon, per 1 gallon. So we don't care about the 10 gallons, we got to get it down to 1. So when we set up our problem, it's going to be 220 miles over 10 gallons. We got to get the unit ratio down to 1 gallon. So we know from 10 to 1, remember, we divided by the denominator always. Anything divided by itself gets us down to 1. So divided by 10, what we do to the top, do to the bottom, and 220 divided by 10, if you type it in your calculator, you get 22. And that would be miles on top. So what this represents is 22 miles per gallon. MPG stands for miles per gallon. So once we have our unit rate, 22 over 1, 22 miles per gallon, if they say how far could he go on 5 gallons, you just do 22 times 5. How far could he go on 15 gallons, you do 22 times 15. So once you find the unit rate, the unit ratio, you can answer any question they ask. Okay, another example. We have a student here. He's mowing 10.5 yards in 3 hours of work. So let's say he's got a job at the weekend. In 3 hours, he can mow 10.5 yards or 10.5 lawns. how many yards can the student mow per hour? So when I look at this, in 3 hours, he's mowing 10.5. So if I'm looking for per hour, per 1 hour, I know that my answer's gotta be less than 10.5. If he can mow this in 3 hours, in 1 hour, it's literally gonna be 3 times less than 10.5. Now setting this up, it's per hour, so it's gonna be something divided by hours in the end. The other thing we're comparing it is lawns, or in this case, yards. So I'll have yards over hours. Plug it in, our rate is 10.5 over 3. So 10.5 yards in 3 hours. We're trying to see what that is per 1 hour. So mathematically, from 3 to 1, you divide by 3. What we do the bottom to the top. This right here is basically the math problem that we're doing. You all know that anything divided by itself is 1. So 10.5, if you set up the rate right, you're basically just doing numerator divided by denominator. So 10.5 divided by 3, you type that out and you should get 3.5 yards. So if he is averaging, or if he is doing 10.5 yards in 3 hours, that means he's averaging 3.5 yards per hour. So then again, if they said, well, how many yards can you do in 20 hours? You do 3.5 times 20. Answer any question they ask you once you find our unit rate. But per hour, 3.5 yards per hour. All right, here are 3 practice problems. Now would be a good time to pause the video, write these in your notebook, work them out, set up your ticket, set up your rate, find your solution. Once you get all 3, go ahead and unpause it. On the next slide, we'll go over these. So go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, so hopefully you paused the video and you actually worked it out. Try these on your own, but let's go over these together now. So when I'm setting this up, when I'm reading this, we have a workers constructing 120 tables in 2.5 hours. So I have tables over hours. So setting up our unit ratio, I know that hours is always going to be on bottom, tables is always going to be on top. So what is our rate? Well, it's 120 tables in 2.5 hours. We're looking per hour, so it's going to be something divided by hours. So for 1 hour, so you do 2.5, you do divided by 2.5, divided by the denominator of 120, divided by 2.5, and that should have given us 48. So that means that he is averaging, or this company is averaging 48 tables, or constructing 48 tables per hour. The next one, I see a dollar amount. I'm going to get in the habit of just putting money on top. Money is the number, money over everything. So we have money, $45, $50 after working at an after-school job for 5 hours. So I know basically it's going to say, what is his hourly wage? Something per hour, we're going to be divided by hours. Well, how much did he make? He made $45.50. In how much time? 5 hours. 45.50 divided by over 5. Per hour, we're looking for 1 hour divided by 5, divided by 5. When you do 45.50 divided by 5, that gives us a total of $9.10 per hour. So his hourly rate is $9.10. Last but not least, a new website has 1,400 views over a 4-day period. How many views does the website get per day? So we have views over days. That is my ticket. Views per day. So it's going to be something divided by the number of days. Well, how many views did he get? 1,400 in a period of 4 days. At this rate, what is that per day? We're looking for per 1 day. By now we know basically numerator divided by denominator. If you set it up correctly, divided by 4, divided by 4. And when you typed in 1,400 divided by 4, that gives us 350 views. So our answer, our unit ratio, it gets 350 views on a daily basis. Once you get these 3 problems, ticket, rate, solution in your notebook, raise your hand, come around and pass out today's worksheet.